In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on October 23, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Portland Trail Blazers versus Los Angeles Lakers. The Portland Trail Blazers have been off to a great start this season, as they are currently 2-0 so far and are coming off of a 113-111 home overtime victory over the Phoenix Suns on Friday night. Point guard Damian Lillard led the team as he was able to score a game-high 41 points in the victory. The Los Angeles Lakers have been struggling to begin the regular season and are looking to wake up on Sunday afternoon at the Crypto.com Arena in a Western Conference matchup. They are 0-2 and are coming off of a 103-97 home loss against the Los Angeles Clippers on Thursday, and guard Lonnie Walker IV surprisingly led the offense as he finished with 26 points in the game. The Trail Blazers are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 3-10 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The Lakers are 7-19 against the spread in their last 26 Sunday games and 4-11 against the spread in their last 15 games, playing on 2 days rest. The under is 5-0 in Trail Blazers' last 5 road games. The over is 6-2 in Lakers' last 8 Sunday games. The Trail Blazers are 14-6 against the spread in the last 20 meetings in Los Angeles. The Trail Blazers are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 3-10 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The Lakers are 7-19 against the spread in their last 26 Sunday games and 4-11 against the spread in their last 15 games, playing on 2 days rest. The under is 5-0 in Trail Blazers' last 5 road games. The over is 6-2 in Lakers' last 8 Sunday games. The Trail Blazers are 14-6 against the spread in the last 20 meetings in Los Angeles. The difference between these teams has been the ability to get into the passing lanes and get extra possessions with great looks, as Portland is averaging 9.5 steals per game, which is 8th in the sport, while Los Angeles is the best in the NBA right now with 12.5 steals per game right now. The Trail Blazers are doing well, but they are going to have a bit tougher matchup here, as they are dealing with the best front court that they have seen thus far, while it seems to be easier to game plan against the Trail Blazers, as they need to limit what Lillard can do. LeBron James has played 37 career games against Portland and is averaging 28.5 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game, so he should be able to dominate here with no one that can really slow him down. So the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Surprisingly, the Los Angeles Lakers are 2nd in the entire sport with 108.5 possessions per 48 minutes with a veteran roster, while the Portland Trail Blazers are 22nd in the NBA with 98.9 possessions per game. On the offensive side of the floor, neither team has been able to shoot the 3 throughout the beginning of the season, as the Trail Blazers are shooting 36.8% from distance, while the Lakers are dead last with just a 22.4 3-point percentage through their first 2 games. Los Angeles is not built to knock down 3-pointers, and that makes it a lot more difficult. This total is fairly high given these 2 teams. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Charlotte Hornets versus Atlanta Hawks. The Charlotte Hornets travel to Atlanta to take on fellow Southeast Conference team, the Atlanta Hawks. The banged-up Hornets are 1-1 to start the season following a 124-112 loss to the Pelicans in their second game. Atlanta, meanwhile, are 2-0 to start the season with wins over 2 likely lottery-bound teams in the Rockets and Magic. Looking at the betting trends, the Hornets are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following a loss, 16-5-1 against the spread in their last 22 road games, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Hawks are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 Sunday games and 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 home games against a team with a winning road record. Head-to-head, the under is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Hornets are 3-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Atlanta. This is a good spot for an Atlanta team that will be rested and waiting at home to play Charlotte on Sunday. Both teams will be on the second night of a back-to-back in this game, but both rosters are also very young, and this is at the beginning of the season. Even though Charlotte will remember Atlanta knocking them out of the play-in tournament last season, the Hornets returned the same core roster they had last year, and last season they struggled significantly on the defensive side of the ball. Atlanta brought in one of the best perimeter defensive players in the league in DeJounte Murray, and the Hawks' offense has also had much more balance and ball movement than in previous years so far this season. Charlotte was embarrassing defensively last year, and the team struggled the most inside. The Hornets didn't make any significant trades or free agent additions to address their defensive issues, and Charlotte will play an Atlanta team on Sunday with far more weapons than the Orlando or San Antonio rosters the team just faced. The Hornets are coming into this one with mixed emotions as they won their first game before getting routed by the Pelicans on Friday, while the Hawks have hit the ground running with 2 wins on the trot. Young looks to be in mid-season form along with John Collins, and Murray is fitting in nicely with his new teammates. The Hornets hang around for the first half, but I expect the Hawks to pull away and get a big W at home. So the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Even without Ball, one thing the Hornets have been able to do is score. They were a top 10 scoring team last year, and they look like a team that will continue that trend this year. Unfortunately, the Hornets will give up more than they get, and the Hawks are a more diverse offensive team this year with the addition of Murray and the return to health of Collins. The Hawks should light up the scoreboard on their home floor. Atlanta has shot 48% from the field in their first 2 games against the Magic and Rockets, who are 2 weak defensive teams. The Hornets were a poor defensive team last season, and they appear to be on the same trajectory this season, especially with the players missing from their lineup. The Hawks have a dangerous lineup with lethal shooters as well as lengthy interior players who should frustrate the Charlotte defense. It's hard to see the Hornets keeping pace with the Atlanta offense, but Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward have had a great start to the season and should put up enough points to help push this game past the total. The over is 6-2 in the last 8 meetings between these 2 teams in Atlanta. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Cleveland Cavaliers. The Washington Wizards and Cleveland Cavaliers meet Sunday in NBA action at the Rocket Mortgage Field House. The Washington Wizards look to get off to a 3-0 start. The Cleveland Cavaliers look to get a game above a .500 record. The Wizards are 4-9 against the spread in their last 13 road games and 1-3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Cavaliers are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 3-10 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The under is 5-0 in Wizards' last 5 overall. The over is 11-5 in Cavaliers' last 16 overall. The Wizards are 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. Washington was able to beat Indiana, but the Pacers are likely to be one of the worst teams in the NBA, and Cleveland has one of the better rosters in the league. This will be Donovan Mitchell's first game in Cleveland, and the Cavs are the kind of young and balanced team that should be fine here on the second night of a back-to-back. The Wizards have one All-Star, Beal, and Allen should be able to limit Porzingis. Cleveland almost beat a good Toronto team in the season opener despite not getting anything from Lavert or Garland. Both solid players. The Cavs have the much better roster here. Washington was decent defensively against a weak Pacers roster in their season opener, but the Wizards have multiple players like Kuzma and Beal who have struggled defensively in their careers. The Washington Wizards are off to a strong start, and they have the rest advantage, but I simply need to see more before I can trust them in spots like this. The Cleveland Cavaliers are showing flashes of brilliance at both ends of the floor, and they're still a young team learning each other. The Cavs are only going to get better as the season plays out. The Cavs are significantly better on both sides of the ball, and they should be able to take care of business. Plus, we're not being asked to lay much anyway, so the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Cleveland was one of the top defensive teams in the NBA last year, and that will continue after adding Mitchell to the lineup in the offseason. The Cavaliers could also be without one of their top scoring options in this game. Washington ranks 4th in the league in team defense through its first 2 games. The Wizards have several strong scoring options, but they are facing a quality defense on the road. Cleveland and Washington have gone under in 7 of their last 10 head-to-head contests. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video. whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.